Since I'm Mokba, I see you. Good morning. Yeah. A great good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. I remain my humble self, your noble right activist, Comrade Stanley Osakhuenorkhodin, the Coordinator General, Edo Diaspora Connect Worldwide, the CEO, Stanley Sadi Enterprise. In fact, the CEO of Woman, Edo State. First and foremost, I must allude to the fact that our people around the world are generous people, great men and women of inestimable value. I do not think that any sane person can take an advantage of the generosity of our people. And today, the focal point of my discussion centers on my stance in respect to foundations in Edo State. I have not given any foundation in Edo State a dime. I have not collected a dime from any foundation. But the truth of the matter is simple. If I say that these foundations are not doing things in the society, I am lying. And if the foundations, if we say those who are running foundation does not have right to as well benefit from what they are running, it shows that we are ourselves wicked. But my major goal today is very explicit and clear. While we are criticizing people, let us ensure that the criticism is based on public and people oriented, and not because of the fact that you as an individual is envious of this set of people. If you are leading a campaign to say no to foundation, good. If you are saying say no to foundation, why do you now want to establish the same foundation that you are saying no to? It is very clear. You want to push all others that is in existence out of the system. You want to bring in your own. But the truth is very simple. Every individual have a right to operate. And every individual have a right to choose who and who to collaborate with. The earth is big for everyone to strive. But don't hide under the pretext of saying say no to them, whether you have a plan to establish your own. I never wanted to recognize a miscreant who calls other people a miscreant. The kind of attention he deserved. But we really need to set the matter straight. As I've said before, I have not given foundation a dime. I have not benefited a dime from foundation. In fact, I must openly say thank you to all Edo people for giving me a job. When you give me a job, I do the job, you pay me for the job, and I deliver what is expedient. But let the truth be said. Separate envy from fighting a just cause. Now, I really want us to analyze key issues. Just recently, Abat Obaze engages himself in food drive, which is a welcome development. But ask yourself a simple question. What was his stance some few months ago before the food drive? He advised all Edo people not to give him money nor any foundation. He said if you want to help anybody, go directly and help those people. He has well tagged those foundations, give me, make I give them. But I was surprised. The same person who said, give me, make I give them, engages himself in the same activities of give me, make I give them. You want a food drive. Hello, Edo people, please let every individual try as much as possible to help people during this youthside period. At least you have somebody in your area. If it is 2 bags of rice, send to your street. You did not tell them to do that. You came out with your personal account to receive money. And what have you done that is different from what this foundation is doing? You know, even if you want to outsmart people, not intelligent people like us, we will always follow you. We are keeping mute for now. We will respond to you January. But for now, we are following trend. Now, I want to state this clearly. What did you do differently? A foundation man will say, Mr. Festus said we should give 10 naira to John. They will come out, John, take 10 naira. You as well place the names of those who donated money, and you added some in respect to logistics. You accuse foundation of using their personal account, but all what you used to generate your food drive was your personal account. To date, you did not say, okay, because I want to be transparent, I needed to open a new account, even if it is done with my name. But it should not be my existing account where I have my own personal money. I know your consortium has an account. You did not use your consortium account to run it. You bought the entire food. You took them to your private residence. How many got into your house? And how many came out during the distribution? Who and who was part of the process of such distribution? If you want to be transparent, how many independent persons from crack team was part of your distribution? How many independent personalities? It is not enough to come out of Facebook to say, Mr. Matthew, Paul, Christopher brought this and that. How many went into your house and how many came out during the distribution? So the point being made is explicit. Face yours. And I believe those who are giving this foundation people resources are above 18 years. They know what they want for themselves. I cannot criticize who is giving them. I am not giving them. I am not giving them. I will not criticize a man who is above 18 years who chooses to say, I want to help people through these persons. Now, let us go back to history. In this state, Abbott ran out publicly to say, Dion Osage gather some children. Dion Osage gather some children. He must return back those children. He must return back those children. Dion Osage immediately returned back those children. Ask Abbott, has he ever called those children since over how many years now to say, hello, these children that I said John should return back to the street, I am removing the whole of you out of the street with my personal resources. Has he ever done that? Now get it clearly. I am not against anybody. I faced my personal business. But I know when you are fighting for the overall interest of the people, and when you are fighting to clear the way to bring in your own into the system. In your food drive, you were the manager. Your wife was the secretary. Your brother was the treasurer. Your crack team was the distributor. Who and who were part of the process? Who and who were part of the process? You call transparency, that you want to teach them how to do it. Why didn't the Edo State government took the palliative made for Edo people to Governor Godin Obaseki's house? Why? Why didn't the governor took this palliative to his personal residence? Let me tell you, in case you do not know the meaning of public fund, Public fund has to do with any resources generated by the public. Public fund has to do with resources generated by the public to alleviate the plight of the people. And in this case, you must ensure that when you are doing it, absolute transparency should be involved. I challenge Abat Obaze to come out publicly to paste his account, the account statement, in respect to how much transferred to every individual that sold rice. Because there's no, even if you choose to edit the account, let him give an independent body the opportunity to follow him to the bank. Let's go and print the account statement. Let's know how much was transferred to those who he transferred money to in respect to the rice. Let's know how many rice he bought. It's not enough to say, Jumbo brought this, Matthew brought this. That is a mere Facebook display. If you want to really give an independent body to investigate you, I am willing to be part of those that will investigate you. On a daily basis, you run to the media. You comes out on a live video more than 15 times in a day. Attack Mr. Christopher, attack Mr. Paul, attack Mr. Matthew, attack Mr. This. I challenge you. I, for one, I do not receive free money from anybody, but I bet you receive free money from people. It is only a jobless man that will be on the media 24 hours when your work is not in the media. You are a CEO. CEO will not go work. What do you understand by management? Management, because when there are lacunas, there are failures in your consortium, you bear the brunt. So as a manager, you must do everything humanly possible to supervise your job. Now, you know, Edo people should understand that envy kills more than Ebola. I, as Osakhuenorkhodin, believe you me, I do not have business with any individual. I am a very focused person. In fact, at times, I do err. At times, I do make mistakes. I give people the opportunity to express their full opinion. But the truth of the matter is simple. Let those who are making these donations speak for themselves. Let those who are donating speak for themselves. These steady blackmails and others will not help any of us. It will not help. How can somebody come out publicly to say, I come off food for a man, I destroy her, I do this one? If you find pleasure in destroying other people, believe you me, you are coming back again to get the dividends and the repercussion of your actions. The white man always say, our characteristics are what we possess, and our reputation is what people say about us. I, for one, if not because of the fact that I am heated with some little fever because of the excessive stress, I cannot be around this kind of time. For what? When I have not met up to the expectation of those who gave me their job to do, and I will now remember that somebody like Abat is in existence, I can't do that. I can't do that. But the truth is this. Let's learn to allow every individual to live their life. Now, those persons that Dion left to return back to the street, how many of them has Abat picked up to cater for? Now, he left some people say, hey, no, 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 no. These people you must drop these children. You must drop these children. Have you ever called those children? Now look at my stance. I do not care if they give them 50 naira. I do not care if they give them 100 naira. That's none of my business. What I care about is I see Mr. John, who was almost like a retard, a rejected human being, coming to life. Go and look at the young man called Osamudiame, a destitute in the streets. As we speak today, he is in one of the best schools in Edo State. Ably sponsored by a foundation. I want to ask a simple question. Is it Collins Simudia Foundation, nor John Osage Foundation, that is the only foundation in Edo State? There are numerous foundations. So Abba should be able to come out publicly to say, I hate these people. I want to take over their activities. Come out to say it. Do Abba have the moral justification to ask people to say, this one is a scam? Is there any scam that is bigger than Abba in Edo State? Abba is a known 419. In fact, Abba, Yahoo money was the resources used to build Abba's house. Abba is a 419. You can't change that. Everybody understands the situation of hide the laptop. Hide the laptop took place here in Edo State. Hide the laptop, hide the laptop, hide the laptop. Abat is a 419. Till date, he has an HK. Till date, he has an HK for criminality where Yahoo boys continue. I am not condemning Yahoo people. No. I have never seen anybody who came out to say, this person defrauded me. I am the complainant. But you do not have the moral justification to begin to accuse people when you are a known 419. You are a known 419. Everybody knows you. Today you saw Osakhuenorkhodin is this. Abat has not come out publicly now to say, don't people, sorry, I accused Osakhuenorkhodin wrongly. In respect to the land I claim he grabbed, that he signed. The man is working. Mr. Jolly has gotten his land back. They have told him, go and retract your statement. He refused. So when you are envious of people, state it clearly. Abat is a fraud. You cannot come out to say, we must put an end to foundation. You want to establish yours. Is that not hypocrisy? On a daily basis, you look for different stories to malign the image of everybody. Abat date is not Abat Yahoo not be before. Say they'll say if Edwin don't stop. No. And let me tell you why you see Abat on a daily basis coming out on social media to attack people. His own brother confirmed to me that Osakhuenorkhodin know they take that thing serious. My brother they do one because he want to get view. Make it for make Facebook they pay him. Facebook they pay him. Instagram they pay him. YouTube they pay him. But you have a right to make money from all this. That's not a problem. You can still make those money without acting as a lunatic. If a man can openly come out when your brother confessed that he did all sorts of things in the election that he was not recognized, and you came out to say your brother is a lunatic, what do you expect from me? What do you expect from me? Abat openly said that his brother is a lunatic. In fact, his brother called Ambassador John Osage on a live video. They interacted as a friend. So, if anybody wants to question anybody, it is not Abat. Now, what is 419? When you accuse somebody of defrauding people, and those people are willingly giving them resources to do what they are doing, why you are telling people that you are busy fighting in Afghanistan, that you're a white man, you want to do, at the end of the day, you collect money from people. Abba, are you saying that you are not a Yahoo boy? Or are you telling me that you've not told me times without number You told me before that in the year 2010, you bought about 11 vehicles, you dashed it to people. If you think I am lying, I will go and fuck Don Martino to come back again. What happened in South Africa? How did you run away from Edo State, Abat? How did you run? What happens? Abba, not let me talk. Not let me talk. The difference between the both of us is that I am reserved. Today, Abat is an Azama. Let me tell you why he's not worried. I, for one, I am always worried on a daily basis. I do not want to do anything that would destroy my image in the presence of Edo people. Because I don't depend on anything else apart from the jobs of my hand. Abba can come here to say, they may all of them go die. Because he not care. He's making his fraudulent money quietly. Does he even need you? So when you see Abba coming out on a daily basis on the media, to say, the illiterate, this one, the illiterate people, this one, what was the language you used the other time? Now, is because he knows where he is making his money from. On a daily, you cannot come, even if you try to malign my image, you cannot come out to say, Osakhuenorkhodin is begging people for money. Or people are donating for money, donating money for Osakhuenorkhodin for any reasons. I work for my resources. I work for my resources. Even at times we do jobs for people. We wait for them to pay whenever they are convenient. But you cannot come out on you are benefiting immensely from fraudulent activity. Let other people come out to say no to it, not a Yahoo man with HK. You have no moral justification. You have no moral justification to speak. Okay, now, if Abat should open a foundation tomorrow, the problem he's having right now is that the likes of Osakhuenorkhodin is not giving him room to have a safe landing. Ask him why they attack me. In another way that I do Abat, where they attack me, nothing. Academics, I can be Abat lecturer. Abat cannot talk English for 10 minutes without adding Bini. I challenged him before. Till now, he has not responded to that challenge. Abat, go and paste your result. You are easy. It is easy for you to call people illiterate. Abat, I say, if you get more than pass for school as you graduate, Abat, I will give you the sum of 1 million naira cash. If you get more than pass, which school you go? Academically, I can be your lecturer. I will teach you well. I will school you. So why? Apart from academics, when it comes to man, you not reach me. Even if na the street, you too small. You know by yourself. So you have the problem you are having with me is nothing but envy. You know what I did? When I noticed that this criminal element called Abat is an envious person, I knew him. In 2014, 2015, ask Abat, he has acknowledged it. I brought Abat into the media. He was making noise in EPF and the rest. I said, no, Abat, this is not how to do it. Just be focused. You must not insult people. You are making waves. Rearrange. We collectively built Atalo Truth Movement together. But he fine-tuned the story recently. That when I noticed that Osakhuenorkhodin, I removed them. I have no problem with that. I, for one, I fight to ensure that every individual gets to success. I don't prevent people. I don't. Abat in 2014, 15, 16, sorry, from 2015, he knew in Edo State, he knew in the full Edo State, if Abat saying the crease, he did learn. Both in the media. He said it this morning. Somebody drew my attention to a video he made. He said, when I was looking for somebody to join me to fight opposition, that was why I made friends with Osakhuenorkhodin. If I'm not important, why will you look for me? Were you the one that looked for me? You know that Osakhuenorkhodin. No one do saga with her. In the learn for the saga. But it's because you have monetized your page. When you begin to talk, when you get 40,000 views, Instagram pays you. When you get 20,000 views, and you need to mention name of people. You want to build Instagram, you started to say message to Osakhuenorkhodin, message to Dion Osage, message to Colin Simudia. I have not given Colin Simudia a dime. I have not given Dion Osage a dime. In fact, I have benefited from Dion Osage in respect to advert for my job. Beyond that, I do not have any business with what they run with their personal life. I do not have the right to compare or to ask anyone. I want to ask about how much have you given to these people that you are demanding transparency from them for? If you think you are too wise, withdraw from them, don't give them. Have anybody come out to say, Dion Osage and Colin Simudia put AK-47 in my head to collect money? We have Conco Foundation. People donate money to them. Conco Foundation. In fact, even in the European world, there are people who donate to foundation. They have not seen that foundation in their eyes. Some of them, their money, the money is withdrawn from their account before they receive their salary. Confirm this statement. So if you hated some persons, don't come out to act as if you are protecting the people. You are acting because of jealousy. The problem Abat has is this. Abat wants to be the only man standing. If the rest of the say they no reply you, me go to reply you. I'll reply you. If we want to enter Poto, I'm ready for you, we'll enter. We go enter. Abat wants to be the only man standing. The rest of us are nobody. Since when I take build house, Abat not let me rest. Abat wants me to be in tenant. Abat wants me to be suffering. Abat will love me seriously if I'm begging for food. Abat will love me if I'm begging for food. He will love me a lot. Osakhuenorkhodin. The reason he's having problem with the likes of Osakhuenorkhodin is because he cannot be my commander. When Rocha Sokorocha, to date, a former governor has a foundation. Good luck Ebele Jonathan has a foundation. There are numerous foundations and charity organizations in Edo State. Why are you pinpointing some selected few? Because you are hating the fact that these people are being recognized by Edos around the world. Edo people, believe you me, Abat is not fighting for anybody. Abat is fighting these people to remove them from track so that he can take their place. Look at the statement he made some few days ago. By January, after almost I finished everything, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to expose you. Look at what he said. He said 100 people donated, 100 people donated money for me to give them to share this food drive. If I don't open a foundation, who will these 100 people give their money to? It is all about the money. He came out on a video. He not even watch the action. He said, so the money where these people they see, he pay you. You want to make it big, say you this yam. The earth is big. The earth is big. My dear brother, I have not given a damn to foundation. I do, except if I'm doing my birthday, I will say, okay, God's Foundation, take this one. Collective Foundation, take this one. So orphanage home, take this one. I give them gift, and when I drop those stuffs with them, I not go think how they tell you some. Now let me tell you something. It's about assuring the dope people that is not going to bring us sick person on a live video for people to help them if he happens to open his foundation. He said, I hate it when people come out to say, you bring out sick people, and you go and you not bring out their personal account. I know how many sick people Abba has brought out on media. You claim to say you give them personal account. Are you telling me that? Let me not expose you, bro. Let me know. I will take it one after the other. Abba, you supposed to say you no go fit chase me. That is the truth. That is the simple truth. The problem is that Abba need boo-boo yes around him. Tony Kabaka to Abba is a bad man. When he noticed that the Edo State government reconciled with Tony Kabaka because of the apology of Tony Kabaka, he went to go and post old picture. Wait for Kabaka's response. Let me leave that side. He went to go and post old pictures of him and Kabaka to deceive the public that we have settled. Even if Kabaka settled with you, he will not settle with you about, because your mouth runs more than a tap. You talk like a baby. A man that does not have a reserve is not a man. And all your actions go directly to affect Edo people in their electrocardiogram. Ebo Stone is a bad man. This was the same Ebo Stone that you came out on a live video. You said, and I quote, yeah, you guys were singing. They say we go so quarrel. If I were you, Abat, no, if I were you, no matter the issue when me Ebo Stone get media no year, it shows that you are not ashamed. You are not ashamed. When you were fooling yourself, Ebo Stone did not respond to you. He was looking at you because you were acting like a goat. Ebo Stone did not respond to you. He kept quiet. He Apostle, you know, sir. Emma. Ebo Stone. Emma. Osakhuenorkhodin. Emma. Kolisi Mudia. Emma. Igwore Dion Osaje. Akoberian, Emma, you saw that one. This one. Now, Edo people think twice and look at those persons this young man is attacking. Now, anybody where they raise head, where people they know in terms of popularity, now they fight. It will be difficult for you to remain the last man standing. It get people who you go feel pursue, not people like we. And I don't go tell you lie. I don't go tell you lie. Just leave you me the mumu. Not be everything I'll fit talk, bros. I don't leave you me the mumu. But get where the mumu will reach, I'll cure you. I'll cure you. But we just leave you, maybe you fool yourself. Just the fool yourself. They form. Now, you claim, say you not let me rest all through. He, as you see, and so his work is he go to search for things we want to bring you down. He is seek for information. The same character of a witch. You know, say when witch cannot attack you without, the witch no, as a witch not go fit attack you without get information. You feel the talk. Witch go put ear. He want hear what you talk. May they do the next. That is what he does. Picking information to tarnish the image of other people. Picking information to tarnish the image of other people. What is your gain? As a man, what is your gain? As a man, what is your gain? My informer when they give me information, say, my informer when they give me information, say, now, whenever does anything, when Abba does anything, that thing is the best. It is right. If not somebody do that food drive, where Abba do, bros, every 2 minutes, Abba will come out on a live video to criticize that person. Every 2 minutes. But now that he did it, it is the best. Now that he did it, it is the best. I, for one, I am not against anybody. I am not even against Abat Obaze, but I want to beg him to please make it leave me for waste and not keep picking for river. And not still imagine how on earth will a wise man who claimed to be a man who claimed to be wise come out. You hear what he talk for? He say Osakhuenorkhodin mama should be made a woman leader in collective media funding. If you get mama, you supposed to respect other people, mama. If I show now about mama picture for Facebook, if mama make buriye, but they talk about, and let me look about papa. Not be everything they talk. I will not want to throw out to your family, but you need to have respect at a time. The white man say your characteristics are what you possess, and your reputation is what people says about us. The truth of the matter is very simple. If Abat allows his page to run the way it ought to be, Abat will have 1 million population. But when anybody speaks, you hear him kick this one out. Admi, your name. Admi, your name. Except you say, Abat. That is when you can remain cracked in Nigeria. Wise people keeps watching you without saying anything because they know you are extremely foolish beyond reasonable doubt. If you are a nobody, you are not growing, Abat will never fight you. If you are a nobody and you are not growing, Abat will not fight you. Imagine a man who came back publicly to say, Edo diaspora connect, say they want to see the duplex. He collect money for diaspora connect, build duplex. By the power of God Almighty, I now went to my page to reshare my page. I completed my house in 2019. I want to challenge anybody. Show me a single video where Osakhuenorkhodin launched an attack against Abat in the first place. Say they'll say, now me, fair attack Abat. Show me. If you are a nobody, you will be free. But if you are, how can you have as large as cracked in Nigeria as a blackmail network to just pull people down? I just bet me, watch and see. In the next few days, the reason why Abat has not announced his foundation is shame. You came out publicly to say, they should not be calling me. They should stop disturbing me. I beg. You wrote it on a video. Nobody should be calling me. I beg. Then the rest of us now said, Edo people, like I will not deceive you. I was a nobody. Yes. But thank God today, from the 2 shirts where you accused me of, it's now 4 shirts. You told the other people, when they call you, say, what are you saying? Cut it, me, you cut them. Now later, we come and say, more than they call us, because now concept importance to us. They call me, I need work. See what I do, see what I do. And the people say, okay. We will bless you in line with what you know how to do best. They started giving me their job. Immediately, Abba said, now this work I do now. Now they do now. It started, my dear, the truth is, we need more people to involve in the job. If they give Osakhuenorkhodin alone, the whole CFO in the Edo state to do, I will die. If they give Osakhuenorkhodin alone, the whole survey in the Edo state to do, I will crash. We need people to be in the process. Later, Abat is gradually moving from that area again now to foundation. Abat is broke. He's looking for a way to garner resources. Abat, I challenge you to paste your account. You don't have 20 million naira. Forget those your noise they make. Say, do they have money? How much they get? How much they get? You how much I get? You are making noise in asset and in cash. More not on the brag, but today I go brag because of you. I want to just give you one bragging. How about when Kolisemudia told you that Osakhuenorkhodin security house beat your house? I want to show you my security house. You too small. See, he beat your house when you get for Abagba. This is my security house. It's a duplex. At you see, you too small. I just want to brag for you too. You know, I'm an atamoriavu, warrior, or waiting a dollar. If you not tell who this poor town, say it is poor town, he go say in the repair. I just showed you my security house. It is a duplex. You don't hear they make noise. I'm making my video from my bush bar. You dey Chris, you small boy. You just they make man. Let me tell you. When I dey build my house, the car when I dey use was CAK, an Infinity Jeep FS35. Infinity Jeep was given to me by my community, my youth chairman. That is why I will still respect that man to some extent. The CIK was given to me by the same youth chairman under the community. In fact, that CIK when I drive, they go, Infinity, they chop fuel. I calculate how much I wanted to buy fuel. I get project. I park that motor. Till today, nobody does see me with that motor. My CIK not get bomber for front. The area with me for park, come my house again. People waiting there, they laugh me. But they don't know, say, person will know what they do. We always be careful to make sure, say, you not spend above your income. A man that is spending above his income is planning to fail. I have given him how many challenges in respect to transparency, because what you did in your food drive is the same thing that these foundations are doing. About paste your account statement. Paste your account statement. Let me block this Usagi It's a project account. I left him since. I think he needs a new phone number to open a new Facebook page. Let me, Usagi, you have to go now. I'll block you. I don't block people. But I need to block. I've been watching him for some days. Abbott is using some fake accounts to comment. I don't have one single fake account. Abbott too small, I know if he tell my man, like decrease. Who be Abbott? Abbott don't bath. Abbott too small. He know by himself now. Abbott know if he see me for street, he may bring any of those matters. If he talk, I may wait for talking. I don't agree with anybody involved. Now me go by myself. He know now. Let me quickly look for this boy. Please, 1 minute. Let me look for him. If not, I go say, Imwe. Let me look for him. Let me look for him. Please give me some. Okay, good. Sage is bye for now. Thank you. No, I have reasons. But Mavis, I have reasons for blocking that guy. I want to block him because let him use his real account to express his opinion. I don't block people, but I need to block that guy. I have my reasons. You cannot come here and be aiding the enemies. Albert, to me, and for those who are intelligent, already knows him, is very envious. Mona tell me who he never attack. Who? Great Edo men and women. Hey, this one, that one. Who he never attack? Who? If you are a nobody, don't expect attack from him. If you are a nobody, don't expect any attack from him. Please, I'm on a live broadcast. But for now, I will open the distance for now. But let me just round up. I'll open it. No problem, sir. I'll give you some minute. So the truth of the matter is simple. Let us tell him the truth. Abbat is the king of jealousy. Let him not deceive anybody to say, I am stopping them because I don't like. Abbat told me that he owned a dose in the diaspora. Abbat told me, if I lie this morning or this afternoon, God will look me. Abbat told me that he owned a dose in the diaspora. And I asked him, how would he told me this thing in government or presidential lodge? How will you say you own matured men and women abroad? He go say, let me tell you, your characteristics are what you possess. Your reputation is what people say about you. People are watching you. People sees you. People view you. Let us not pretend to be acting as if, okay, are you telling me that you don't? See, let me tell you. We do not have time. We do not have the time to be researching about individuals. We do not have that time. Will Apostle Alfred, do you know, sir, that you insult on a daily basis, have the time now to come out when he's busy lighting up a door? He will not have the time to come begin to shout with you. Or myself, now Osakhuenorkhodin, why they boost 24 hours? But when you don't see misbehave rich, we'll see come and we'll come cure you. Don't deceive anybody. You are a jobless man, Abbat. You come out on a live video more than yesterday in the evening. You come out. Later again, you come out for a random amigo. Hey, you go say, I'm a police here. But that is a sign of joblessness. You are jobless. Have you worked with your profession? What did you study in school? If you say this is what you study, I will come to Facebook and put a question. Go and answer it. I will give you Google. You might even see the answer in Google. You cannot write it. You when we know, all those posts in the pace for cracking and a younger brother writer. Your younger brother, you can't write. You can't. Let's go to where you're in. You can't write. Abbat, I challenge you on a debate. On a debate. Come and face Osakhuenorkhodin. Let me give you names of lecturers in my school. Architect C.C. Egenti, Imimole, Ayo Odifiri. Go and ask them. Go ask who is this man that is always talking on media, Osakhuenorkhodin. Till date, go and ask. Department of Urban and Regional Planning. Go. And tell me to go to your school. Let me ask. They don't even know you, self. They're not going to know you. My brother was with you in Ekiadolo, where you dey impersonate confraternity where you not be. Not let me talk, bros. In Ekiadolo, before you run into a woman, you don't know book. Your brain block. You cannot talk for 15 minutes without you not add Bini of 10-7 minutes. We need Bini language. It's very important. But when you are discussing with some technical terms, state it clear. You talk like a miscreant. You talk like a miscreant. I want to state this clearly. Edo people, I am forever grateful for the fact that you continue to give me your job on a daily basis. Abbat is angry because una still say, mo take part of this boy. Never hear about more cocoa. Mo see Adam join picking one tree. In a vessel. All what he wants is the whole of us will come to his frontage. We'll begin to say, Abba, I beg. Tell them they say approve this one for us. Immediately after the elections, Abba thought that we will be the first to have access to Obaseki's appointment. He started fighting me. He never knew that the fight he launched against me will affect himself. Today, let him not deceive you. He has been relegated to the background. He has been relegated to the background. Not because Obaseki hates him. How will the governor give somebody like Abba opportunity? A man that talks from the both sides of his mouth? A man that talks from both sides of his mouth without thinking of the implication of his statement? So all what you are seeing him doing right now is all about image making. He has been relegated to the background. I, for one, believe me, now today, I received my Xmas package from Edo State government. And I thank them for it. I said a big thank you to Edo State government. I then asked what they called me. I know they go government house. I post the picture when I reach government house. And I choose not to even display what they give me. I'm not an ungrateful person. Anybody, all this one, all these people. Now you be the king. So yesterday he said, Osakhuenorkhodin, what is watching my live video? Yeah, Tia. Here must answer. I'm the leader. Is that no proudness? Are we dragging anything? Are we dragging leadership? Are we dragging leadership? Is that no proudness? See, when I go to a party, I don't normally go to party. When I go to a party, you invite me to a party. Excuse me. Hello, boss. I did live program. I did live program if I travel. Yeah, I did live. Yeah, I be novice. Yeah. Thank you, boss. Now diaspora has been my clients. Now they call me since. He dey pay now more. All this way they see. So what you are doing? Tell him to come out to say, what did this boy did? This boy did to you? Say it. I challenge him. If you see one thing talk, he gonna look for excuses. Apart from envy, what did I do to you? Nothing. What did I do to him? Nothing. Well, the only issue I have with Abba is envy. Now, his goal is, let me make sure I spoil this boy image, make anybody not like him again. I have told the Edo people. Excuse me. Now people they call so. Hello, Padomo. In real life. In real life. Yeah. Who will say, my brother? Now, this man is online. I will not want to put his voice. Let me put it. He don't. Now, this my client. Now, Abba go meet. Tell and say, your CFO, what you do, never see come out. Abba chop. Give me the sleep where you take transfer money. Now they call me now. They tell me say, man, leave Abba do already die. Now they talk so. I don't put them for last speaker. I did last speaker.
He tell me,
yes.
It's Don Charles. Now if it's Don Charles,
yes.
He tell me, I don't give you that your phone. No, if you do 100 your phone, connect your phone for person for the diaspora, he said you only submit 20, the main one you play them. Some still for the first 2 years, but another paper. About bad. Oh, you must be man.
Okay. Where's it, bros? Good. Jealousy. You the hear ram? Thank you, boss. Me I call you, but let me just finish this program. Now, you see. Now you see how envious this young man is. Very, 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 very envious. He never let me one day drink water, put cup for ground. I never drink water one day, put up for ground. Hey, hey, hey. But if I am him, yeah, he don't come my page, come the comment. If I not ask and say, yeah, talk when not be when you when so. I know the comment for your own. But everybody knows you. Albert, thank God you are watching me. You are a big fool. Albert, now that you are watching me, let me state it clear. You are a goat. Now that you're watching me, now that you are watching me, I have challenged you. Do a live video this evening. Tell those people what I did wrong against you. I challenge you to ITV. I cannot go to ITV now to say you want to go. Assessing a pidgin English program. What do you want to talk? The only ITV program where I go fit go now for the speak pidgin English. What do you want to go talk for a program for media? Where not be Benin they want to speak there. Not be pidgin English. You say for simple and correct English, or for the use of some technical term or professional issue. What he study, make it talk. Then we'll set a program for him. Let him go and defend what he studied. He cannot be there. He cannot be there. His brain don't scatter. Not in the head. Empty vessel. But it makes loud noise publicly. He makes loud noise publicly. But he came here now. I don't bother to watch him. When they draw my attention to him, as we speak now, if not because of some little fever, which thank God the fever don't still go. Me who can't get time for you, they say join me live by 12. I know how many times I don't say join me live by 8. As I come back, I will apologize them, but when I know I don't come back again. Sleep take me. Why I don't follow the old bush command? Now more can follow this bush. My mother can come out to the live video more than 10 times a day. He's jobless. Till date, he has an HK. He's watching me now. He has an HK. He's a Yahoo boy that has an HK. Yeah, Abati today is a 419. Till date. And as a man. Till date. Till date. If I repeat it again now that you're watching me, if I were Abbas, no matter the issue I will have with a Boston, it will not come out on media. After how many days, you come out for media. Oh, you are not Betty. You are a problem. What did Sadoka do to you? What did this man, Akobegyan, did to you? Because Edo people abroad and everywhere they say, Akobegyan, 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 Akobegyan. You hate her. You hate her. You attack her. Your mind was that Tony Kabaka wants to come into the government after the election. You launched an attack against him. And you told me, Inakwe with the bay, Imakwe, are you the owner of government? I so much respect Boston for keeping you quiet to act like a fool. You were busy acting like a fool. He was looking at you. And waiting that boy know about you too many. And because of your mind, you thought that he's telling everybody everything about you. And let me tell you, when they tell us about you, we don't just say it. We keep calm. We watch you first to be stupid before we say, okay, Mogusi give her this one. Just recently, you have started fighting with the PA that worked with you for so many years. Before your PA knew you, Osakhuenorkhodin Egwaki, he already knew me in EYC as far back as 2012. The young guys suffer, follow you. Suffer, follow you. Recently, now a picture, you dey paste here and there. How about you? Who be your friend? You know the shame? I dey help you shame if you know the shame. I dey help you shame. I dey help you shame if you know the shame. You know the shame? A PA, your own PA. And I respect that boy a lot. He know the talk. He know the talk. He can't. He not respond to you. The guy made a post and said, "What you criticize, don't do it." You started fighting him. You thought that he was responding to you, and immediately I called that boy. Why did you make such a post? He told me point blank that there is a boy that claims something purely separate from you. Let me keep that as his personal secret. He did not even talk to you. When anybody posts anything, you think that the person is talking to you because of your guilty conscience. Don, you know him too well. Des Omo, you know him too well. You know when you are guilty, you try to accuse everyone because of your mindset. But trust me, Edo people will know you. Which expose are you talking about? Hey, Osakhuenorkhodin community. But I challenge you. I just show you. Just thank God. You know, if you are still watching, somebody told you. I will show you. Somebody told you. Say your full house not reach him. Now my security house with this. You too small. You see him. The security house himself now duplex. You don't bath. You don't bath. You know they feel rest again. You don't, a boy, the many say they inflate your age. A boy who claimed to be, last year you celebrate 40. This year you celebrate 40. We don't know how many years you did. You don't be like 60 years old man. You don't old. Your teeth is red. You know time to take off yourself again because of envy. You don't feel rest. Nobody they talk to you make you hear. What you criticize, don't do it. What you criticize, don't do it. You want to stop foundation. You are planning to open your own. Is that not madness? Is that not madness? What you criticized, you want to open it. That is madness. It don't look for you want to land. It don't look for you want to land. We not agree. Amagi a land. If you fishes anybody, not be Osakhuenorkhodin, you know. You confirm out this morning and say you were looking for a fighter now. You don't know say we not king of fight. You forget. Because when they say we mature. Okay, if you say we enter poto, I'll follow you enter. We enter poto. We'll do poto till the talk. As a man will say the talk. Do you have moral justification to question people? HK boy, I had the laptop. As a man. Now, you accuse other people. The rice where you carry share. You buy rice, carry and enter inside your house. You not carry and go any public office or inside your office. You carry enter your house. You later bring them out back. How many enter his house? How many come out? We don't know. Mr. John 5,000, 2 rice, 3 rice. Many monetize them. Why be saying at the account where your money there you bring come out? Go and paste the slip where you take transfer money to people who bring the rice and how many bags they supply. How do we get those transparency? What's the difference between your activities and those you criticize? Today you want to open a foundation. You want to open a foundation. You call them, give me, make I give them. You said, do not give me money. Do not give anybody money. Help people directly. Later, you turned, give me, make I give them. Give me, make I give them. Hypocrites. You are an hypocrite. I don't do foundation, but it pain me to see, say, don't people never quit quote, say, Abat is an hypocrite. And that hypocrisy, now nah, not like for a matter. I must drag that hypocrisy out. You are an hypocrite. You call people, give me, make I give them. Now, today, you are give me, make I give them. And you said in the past, don't do, give me, make I give them. But am I running the foundation? Now, only one man, I don't bring come out for media. Way Mountain of Fire. He go work for Mountain of Fire. As he fall from up, he break his spinal cord. I bring the man out. I bring the account. And those people bless the man. I now told the man, I will give you 2 foundation phone number. Go and meet them. In fact, Collins, the mother was even reluctant. He not even see chance to attend to these people. And you see me so. I respect every individual. People know, some people don't, you know how many people don't come in. I want to buy land, I want to sell land. I'll tell them, say, for now, no, for now, no. I just said, I cannot be in everywhere. I cannot, please log again. I cannot be in everywhere. Excuse me. Hello. It's true, in real life. Why they beat me about? In real life. In real life, just give me some few minutes. So, as I was saying, the man, and those people assisted him. About is criticizing. I know how many persons you don't bring. I'm asking you, if you open a foundation tomorrow, are you not going to bring out a sick person? Will you be paying your staff with your personal money, while those who you help receive money with their account directly and go, and you will be using your personal money to pay the staffs and others that are working under your foundation? You are just an hypocrite. You pretend to be good, and you are an evil man. Another person's success, they pay you. Another person's success, they pay you. Now, let me quickly advise you about. Let me advise you. If you stop Mr. A from getting contracts or anything that will prosper such a person, you prevent it, fine. But they will never give you what is accruing to Mr. A. Mr. A will lost it, you yourself will lost it. The secret to success is this. The secret of success is this. Allow every individual to live their life. Let the people be the judge. Let people be the judge. Who see you come and they say, hey, how can you say you own a diaspora? Say you own diaspora. Now, you call them Lekute, single mother. But you never call them. And how many days, some few months ago, you now came out again and say, hey, I don't know. They don't agree call me again for phone. Don't agree call me again for phone. Your shakara don't do. You don't, I tell you the shakara. If you continue with that shakara, if one momo go past you, bring yourself down. Bring yourself down. Stop your jealousy. It won't help you. Now, so you dey fight in the Niger watch. Oh, you never fight. Least how many people made a fight apart from election. And for even that election, I thank God I used my sense to do the election. You say you do work, see your full survey and the rest. I challenge you to go any community bush. But not push when me not the enter. You were not using your sense. Osakhuenorkhodin. You thought you were fighting. No, that wasn't a fight. You were just being stupid. You were just being stupid. I want to state this clearly. First, I will be the most ungrateful person if I fail to acknowledge the efforts of my clients around the world. I have clients. I don't have who gives me free money. I have those that I swear dashed me. They say, Osakhuenorkhodin, correct. Take. I never ask anybody. I challenge anybody. If I don't ever call you, say, hello, nothing you do with me now, borrow me. I never do one. I have clients, and I will forever be grateful to my clients. They are my clients. I'm grateful to them. Jealousy won't kill you. You want me to know you. No matter what you do, you not fit stop our flow. You not fit stop my flow. You not fit stop my shine now. You can't take what's mine. Now my time to flourish. I am Osakhuenorkhodin. I not fear you. You not fit stop my flow. You not fit stop my shining. You can't take what's mine. Now my time to flourish. I am Osakhuenorkhodin. I am a man. I am Onwemyugie. I am Osaze. I am Osakhuenorkhodin. Those are my names. Go on, as you know the meaning? If you know the meaning, no bother to fight me. If you fight me, you'll find yourself hitting the rock. Only the one that returns back with a broken skull see themselves as lucky. They come to social media, they make noise. They make noise. Politics, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. What is permanent is interest. Shame catch you, just the government. Comrade Tony Kabaka, take your cow. Comrade Tony Kabaka, take your 2 bags of rice. Wow! Now you quickly go paste old picture. Go delete them. Go delete them. Kabaka will never forgive you because you are a witch. Now evil you be a zombie. Now witch you be. So those are your nefarious, obnoxious actions will not help you this time. I tell you the queen. That queen we hear so na Kalumba enter for work when I do. Na Kalumba enter just now. If you want to cry me, you cry. You're the enter queen so. So by this evening now, I have my friend here with me. His name is Desolala. I have one here with me, Gaius. I don't clean those. Let me see, don't round up. So this evening, I can be able to buy them at least 1 smear of ice each. Thank you. No, a battle. So the point being made is very clear. You people should advise Abad to live his life. He's very envious. But will not get respect. You're going to talk about man. Let me tell you. Apart from Abad, and see, as I did so, I know the fake him. I know some people senior me and me senior people. Immediately after election, if they hot, Kabaka, when I became a birthday they do, I went to that birthday. I went to the birthday. And my friend Jessica, they do a birthday. I enter the birthday, I go. In fact, now we organize that birthday. One song, he said, the one that Santo Cassia, the way that Santo Cassia, which song that one they sing? Which song that one they sing? See jealousy. Leave am make it depend he sing a good song or a bad song. People know they complain, they like the song. Leave am alone. Anybody where they grow, you want to pull am down. Igbofo! 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 Then my staff, they call me Jare. Alpha. Just pick the point round. We already get the measurement. Pick the point round so that we'll process some, then motor apply. Pick the two. We don't already fed one before, but I want to get this thing again. I bet you let the instrument take. As you let her each of the before you pick, let her be at least 4 minutes, so that the coordinate will go reflect the true coordinate. I beg. All right, pick the two. Pick the whole land and the four. Now 2 land. Pick the 2 land. Sorry for that. Now my staffs wouldn't they bush. Me I suppose go bush today, but I not bam. Let me not go. This one will sing song. You say the song where say okay, so it's not good. Sorry, please. Hello, Alpha. From the draw tape from the end of that first beacon. Draw tape where 100 and peak. Draw tape where 100 and peak. Then those 2 beacons where they front. Check the 2 numbers. What will get there? Then use and identify the 2 numbers for back. Then put that for the draft. Bring that call for me. Okay. Do the needful. All right. This one not sabi sing. This one not sabi sing. This one not, leave them alone. Stay focus on your own. Mr. Atusabi. Abat is the king of envy. Jealousy. He's not fighting for anybody. He's envious that who know Colin Semodia before? Who know him before? Abat is now angry, say they don't know her today. He get one suffer continue for life. He get one suffer continue for life. Abat is just jealous. He's crying that people are growing. Not let another man's success pain you. You'll be winch. Thank you very much. This much I have to take. I am grateful. Bye for now.